Yo, 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 yo. Y'all know what's going on, man. It's your boy New York Swizz here with another dance talk hot topic. I got one of Brooklyn's own, Brooklyn's finest.
Brooklyn stand up.
You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn, what's up? Shout out to everybody within the boroughs, New York, let's stick together. That's how we doing it. Right now, I got my boy. I know him for a long time. And the main reason why he here, I mean, you know, we're gonna keep it dancing and we're gonna take it there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give them the dancing background before we get to where you at right now. So let's take them through the phase of Breezy. Let's take them through the Breezy phase real quick so they get insight to really understand like why you move the way you move and then you transition into becoming the MC that you are today.
Oh, really? I got my start really from flexing Brooklyn. That's what got my name out there and got me traveling around the city and shit. Like,
okay.
I'm from Flatbush originally, and we don't really normally travel out hood, but flex, you know, was that thing that brought everybody from everywhere to one spot. So yeah, that's how I started. I danced with my first group, State of Emergency. Shout out to State of SOE.
Okay.
And from there, we went to the showcase. That's when the showcase was popping. And I seen groups like Main Event and Collateral, New Era, everybody. So that really opened my eyes to everything, like being a part of it. And then from there, I transitioned. I was with UFB, and that's where I ended.
Okay, so the fact that for those that know, be paying attention to the show, everybody knows that Flex in Brooklyn is a very monumental, iconic staple within the Brooklyn borough. You know what I'm saying? If you lived in Brooklyn or if you had any family, relatives, any connection to Brooklyn, like you had to hear about Flex in Brooklyn, it was a serious platform for all types of people who had talent. And shout out to Rocky and Sandra for making that platform available for all the kids at that time.
Right.
So now we fast forward when pretty much me and you will link up at this time now. You pretty much is like full surface, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, we started the UFB thing.
Yeah.
And this is the time when Showcase kind of really slowed up.
Yeah, right.
So we was just, you know, everybody was getting it in the streets, so yeah, that's when we was full service.
Alright, so now the full surface thing, just so y'all know, full surface, when it came around, pretty much a lot of dancers from old groups, past groups, pretty much created a new group. They reinvented themselves with a lot of members of their old teams and with new people that were coming into the Flex community. So when I linked up with Breezy, Breezy was connected to people that's like Unfinished Business, Collateral, and this is how me and him will link it. We'll be at Jason crib. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Junior. You know what I'm saying? Every blast. Man, what's up?
The whole service.
You know what I'm saying? So now take us through that, because when you were in the Breezy phase, you end up, I'm saying you was dancing and you did Battlefest, where Battlefest you got damn near close to 13, 15K views.
Yes,
so take us through that real quick.
Yeah, so basically, so that's when the Battlefest was popping. Shout out to Reem, everybody in Battlefest.
Shout out to Reem.
And me and Fresh, I glide. That's like my specialty. I like gliding. Dances like Brian, I don't know what y'all call him. Splag, Bezo, he's a vet legend in the game and shit. That's somebody who I got my style from, him and Surf. So glider was my thing. Fresh was a glider. So basically they set that up so me and him would battle, and that's how I just got it in.
Okay.
Shout out to Fresh too.
And for y'all that didn't ever see that battle, make sure y'all go check it out so y'all can get familiar with who my son Pistol Boy is. Y'all can see, like I said, where he's coming from and where he's going. So now, the dancing thing more so is on pause, and we come to where we are right now, where you is flooding the music scene. What's up? So right now, tell the world what phase you're in as far as your moniker goes and where you take it.
Yeah, so basically, like I said, I started in the streets with the flexing and shit. So my passion, I always had a passion for dancing, but it was more performing on stage, the showcase with the team, the group. So that was my love. That's where my love came from. So when that ended, I had fun battling and dancing with my friends, but that my passion kind of, was going and shit. So
It's funny you say that.
yeah.
What would be the reason that you lost your passion for the dancing? Because a lot of times, a lot of people do lose it, and I think that's something that needs to really be pinpointed. Because sometimes, like let's say documentaries I've seen, or people that I know closely, is like it could be a life-changing situation, whether it be financial or they took a loss, like they lost someone close to them, and then it's just like, yo, dancing ain't it no more.
Right.
So for you, like, what would be the reason you lost your passion?
Shit, personally, be honest with you, like I said, the showcase, I started dancing around 14, so that was like, them eras for the kid where they either start dabbling in the streets, gangbang, doing that type. So dancing kind of prolonged that for me because my focus was dancing. That was my passion. So I really wasn't focused on the streets. But then when that kind of left, I was dancing, but that gave me more time to focus on this bullshit. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I got more dabbling into that. So that kind of probably what took my focus and my love away from the dance. And then also everybody, the culture as a unit kind of slowed down. Everybody started doing their individual thing and build it back up. So, that kind of, I picked up music.
Okay, so now when you go into music, you picked up the moniker Pistol Boys. How did you get the moniker Pistol Boys?
Yeah, so basically, people that know me, they know me from the dancing too. And also some people might know me from the streets and shit.
Yeah.
And certain stuff that, whatever. But I kind of took the name Pistol Boy because I like guns. I'm a gun fanatic and shit. And I kind of wanted to show people.
Make sure if y'all get a gun, make sure y'all licensed.
Legal.
It's
legal to carry.
There's a real good way to do it. So just make sure, as y'all see us talking about these things, we just want to put it out there. There's a real good way to do it. Make sure y'all get y'all legal firearms. It's okay to have a legal firearm. Get your paperwork. All that. Make sure you good in these streets. Don't let police or anybody just want to pull you over and want to do what they do to you. Have your paperwork, have everything signed, sealed, delivered. That's it. So
I wanted to show people coming from where we come from, like, cause NYC, the gun laws are strict. You can't have a gun at all.
Right.
So people that don't know, I moved out of NYC and I moved to Ohio. And in Ohio, the gun laws is completely different. Like you can own a gun. You could be 18, go buy a gun, stuff like that.
Okay.
So basically, I wanted to show people that even though in our area where we're from, we're not allowed to have a gun, doesn't mean you can't have a gun. You can't own a gun if you're somewhere else and stuff like that. So people might think that, like he said, we're legal over here, we got licenses to carry and all of that. So we're trying to show that people that,
Right.
It might look bad, but we're painting a good
image. Okay. So now you start the music.
Yep.
You start the music. Right. So now the music is here.
Right.
So for you, like, when you did your first song, like, what was that feeling like to have your first song done by you and put out by you?
So it was kind of like I was kind of nervous because like everybody know me for dancing, so it was like they not really gonna take me serious rapping. So like I got a song, it's called Gossip, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
I got a part of the song where I say he used to be a dancer, that nigga can't be no rapper. So basically I just didn't care. I'm like, you know what? If you a fan of somebody and their entertainment, because that's what dancing is, a part of entertainment.
Right.
You should be a fan of them in general, like
right.
for whatever they do, as long as it's not negative or it doesn't, it's something you don't go against.
Right.
So basically, I just figured that if they fuck with me, they'll fuck with me with my music too.
Hell yeah.
And some people do, some people don't, but it's what it is.
Okay. So now you put out a mixtape recently.
Yep. Paul Bearers is out now. Everywhere, go get that.
Yeah, I heard. How was it? Well, how was that process for you putting this project together?
That process was kind of hard because this tape took a while. Shout out to everybody in PV. My brother Rick Montana. It's my left hand from Ohio. He's not here right now.
Shout out to you.
Shout out my big brother Splat.
Splacky!
Yeah, like it's a lot of figures. Shout out my bro Goon in New Orleans. It's people that Splat, like I said, he's a legend in the dance game.
Yeah.
A lot of people know him. and he seen me doing my thing on my own with my bro Reek. And he seen the passion we had, the hunger we had in our drive. And he took it out, he took his time out of his day to be like, you know what, bro, I'm gonna mess with you. I'm gonna try to guide you and show you the things, cause he's been out and did America's Best Dance Crew. He has a lot of more experience than me, so he can show me the signs and you know that I don't see type shit. So that was a blessing, him messing with me. So I appreciate that. And since then we just been moving. He helped us put this project together. We got a song called Barbecue out now.
Check it out, y'all.
Reek featuring Splat, featuring me, you know. But so yeah, we just put it together and we just been moving.
Okay, so you have any visuals out for anybody to see? Cause
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna make sure they see all this. They gotta see my boy in action. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Like, subscribe,
all
follow,
that. Make sure. Matter of fact, tell them your all your channels and where they can find you. Your Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all that. So make sure they can find you.
You can find us for real everywhere. Like we out on all platforms. You just search Pistol Boy, YouTube, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, whatever you got. Search Pistol Boy, search Reek Montana, search Cax Black, and we gonna pop up.
Hey, I heard. So 2021. What's coming up?
Yeah, so 2021 we basically got we shooting a video for Barbecue, like I said, it's out now. So get ready for that.
All you dancers pull up if they send out the kite, pull up.
We're gonna do some competitions, some challenges for dancers. We're gonna put money up to help, you know, put money in y'all pocket, because that's another thing that I didn't really appreciate. I feel like the culture needs to be, put some respect on his name. Like a lot of people need to get the homage, you know, paid behind their name, and it's like, there's nothing wrong with dancing.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption.
We back, but like I was saying, once you creative and you focused and you believe, then you can do it. And it's all the same, it's all entertainment. If you're telling jokes, if you're singing, if you're dancing, if you're rapping, it's all entertainment. So just take it serious, focus on it, and don't be negative. Don't be a hater. Just be appreciative. Show love, is we gonna get love shown back. That's it.
Keep going. Remember, y'all, make sure y'all locked in. Stay tuned for my boy Pistol Boy. Make sure y'all follow him on all his social media platforms. Make sure y'all support him wherever his music is sold, wherever his music could be downloaded. Make sure y'all share it, y'all like it, and y'all subscribe.
Get that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the gunplay. Pole Bears out now everywhere. Shout out my bro Switz.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody tuning in. It's your boy Moon Swizz, over and out. Like that. We off this. We off this, son.
Who you niggas think you talking to? You gon' make us turn your block into a barbecue. Make my little homies flock at you. Get my bitch to line them up just like a barber do.